I'm just gonna, okay, this is just my opinion, and with how I was trained to do stuff. I see a lot of people using these structural engineers, timber locks and stuff like that in material. Now, I know about wood's expansion, contraction, and different weathers and heat, and I know what happens to wood. And I know what happens to a lot of boards and a lot of wood that anything larger than a quarter inch or larger without a relief hole, not so much, don't really call it a pod hole, it's more of a relief hole. It's not drilled. Majority of the time, it's always going to split. If you get to a quarter of an inch or larger fastener, treat it like a lag bolt. How you would do a lag bolt is how you should do these things. That's just my opinion. I've never had any of my projects fail since I started actually using fasteners like this. Doing it that way. And don't say, oh, I can't get a bit that will. Dude, man, you can get bits that are more than long enough to do it. And yeah, it's a little bit extra work, but you know what? I haven't gone back to replace any posts that are split. I haven't run back to replace anything splitting. Meanwhile, I know a lot of people that have gone back 1 year later. Summertime comes along and everything's cracking and splitting. Because everyone on the internet's always telling, yeah, when it comes to these timber locks, just drive them right in. Eighth of an inch timber lock, smaller, yeah, no problem. Eighth of an inch diameter, that's so small, that's going to go in there like butter. And it's not really going to have that much consequence. Things quarter of an inch bigger do end up having consequences. That's why making a relief hole, I actually recommend doing that. I treat these things the same way that I would a lag bolt. Okay? And this is my opinion, this is my view from how I taught stuff and how my engineering brain works and stuff like that. And my inner Millerite and all that tells me. Like just knowing the materials, knowing how to read the materials and stuff like that. But even though they may tell you, yeah, well, it's a timber lock. It's designed so you don't have to drill a pilot hole. That's a lot of force going on a piece of wood when it starts to draw and when it's separating it. Because this isn't actually really drilling the wood out. It's just pushing it to the side and squishing it. So, like that's just a recommendation and a suggestion. Because like I've never had to go back and fix stuff like this. And that's my opinion and my suggestion. Do it however you want. I'm not going to tell you you're doing it wrong, but this is my recommendation. So take from this what you want.